friends. Well, it's a nice day. Bit of sun, bit of clouds, bit cold. But let's go do some orders. Well, we have a bunch of orders today. I'm gonna pack them and then we're gonna head out. So, yeah. On the way, shipping some orders, and I'm gonna head out. Open coast. I think today we're gonna fish some hotspots. Skip all the parts in between and camp the hotspots. And I think it's gonna be the open coast. Yeah, we don't have much wind today, and the wind is coming from southwest, so it'll be fine. I have a feeling that there is at least a few spots where I'll find some fish today. And I know there's fish on the open coast, so I kind of want to go back there where I was a few videos ago, but there's been a lot of people on that spot. That's how it is when you do videos and share spots and catches and stuff, but it's fine. There's plenty of room for everyone, so yeah. But first, I'll drive in, ship the orders, and I'll see you on the coast. Hey guys. Well, first hotspot I want to fish, there was 5 guys already. A lot of people on the coast at the moment. Second spot, zero people. So I'm gonna fish a hot spot here, and then I'm probably gonna drive again to another spot. So yeah, let's go. So the plan today is just fish some hot spots. I'm not gonna spend too much time here on this spot. I'll fish it rather quick. I want to get out to the point, and then I'm gonna head back to the car and drive and to another spot. We have plenty of water in today. It looks like a really high tide, and that could be really good on this spot here because the fish will get all the way in here. It's really important that we do some casts along here. I'm not gonna do too long casts here. Just a steady pace, shorter casts. See if we can find some active fish here in the shallow. But it gets really deep. It's quite deep just out here. 3 meters of water, like 30 meters out here. Gets a bit more shallow at the point down here. It's more rocky. It's nice. I can't believe those 5 guys in the first little spot. And yeah, the coast is a bit occupied at the moment. It's also now we're gonna see some really nice fish. on social media and other places, and yeah, people come out and fish, and fish there will be caught. Let's hope to find one today with a bit of size on. Last trip was only a few small ones, and I have a feeling there was only small ones in that spot I found them in. And yeah, there's one more car here. I don't see the guy. It could be one out walking or something. And but right now we have this hotspot here for self. I'm fishing the pink fly again. We have a little bit color to the water, but it's quite clear water. It's okay. As we find the fish in the shallow part here, we have a good chance to hook into one of them. We don't want to do too long casts here. If you're casting over the fish, there's not a big chance to catch them. So we want to sneak in and find the area where they are. And at this time of year, we could still see some jumping fish on the open coast here. Would make it a bit more easier for us to catch them. You know the upper hand when you see a fish, you know where they are. Sometimes it's the other way around. The fish have a feeling that there's something weird going on when we're walking here. They know everything around them in the environment, what's going on. They have these senses of movement in the water. They have a good visibility, they have a good sight, they can see a lot of things. And if there's something unnatural going on, they will probably not take the fly, or we won't catch them that easily. But if we sneak into them or see them first, then we have a much better chance of catching them. And also on the shallow water, they're in here to feed. So they are very focused on finding something to feed on. And they're not so, scared about getting seen by birds and all that. So, yeah, let's hope we find the fish here, especially in the shallow water. It's really fun when they take the fly here. When we get out to the point here, we can do some fishing over the deeper part because the seafloor is rising up over here. And sometimes there could also be fish exactly at that point out in the cast because of current and the things they're feeding on could be in the water. Instead of down at the bottom, they could be up in the middle part of the water. It looks good. We have a bit of current running out there. I think the current would be harder when we reach the point out here. Hey guys, well, looks good here, second spot. Looks like there's good current running. We're gonna fish a few different hotspots on this stretch here. I'll start here. We have a guy behind. Before he reaches here, I'll just fish this part. Then I'll go even further down. So yeah, let's see. A lot of water in today. Really high tide. But it looks really good. Really good current here. Casting wind is okay. A bit of waves rolling in. Just gonna do a cast in the other direction here. I'm gonna fish just this spot here. It's a hot spot, and then I'll walk to the next little point there and fish that one as well. The water looks really, really fishy. I would be surprised if we don't hit a fish in these conditions here. We have so much water in. But I think that's good here this time of year. So, next hotspot, and there's so much water, can't get far out. I hope if there's fish here, they'll be close to me. Maybe I need to find a rock to stand on so I can get a bit out. There could be a fish right in here, just next to the sandy part here. But the casting is a bit funny because I can't really do a normal backcast here. I don't have the space for it. But we don't need to get far out. But actually the best fish I've caught in this spot here has been pretty close to me. So the whole point here is actually good. There's something about this little area here. The fish can be on the whole stretch. Looks like I'm alone, so I'll do my best today to find one decent fish here. But right now we haven't seen anything. We have a little bit of weeds in the water here. I'll keep you updated. So, next little hotspot here. We have this point right here, and it's really nice water on both sides. I'm gonna fish this, and then I'm gonna walk further south to another hotspot. And that hotspot is a long stretch, and yeah. And then I'll fish all my way back and see if there's new fish coming in or whatever. But right now we have to find the fish. Haven't seen any fish. But it looks really, really good. Short cast here. Oh, there's a fish on my fly there. Is that even a seatrout? I did not feel it or anything. Let's try again. Could have been a garfish, I'm not sure. It did not take the fly, it just, like it turned around under it. Bit of weeds in the water here, but yeah, it's because there's so much water right now. I could have been a sea trout there. Just wondering why it didn't take the fly. It just turned around under it. Try to do a really slow retrieve here. Oh, there was something to the fly there, sure. Really careful. Could be inactive fish. Try again. Try to let the fly get down into the water. There's plenty of current out here going south. And there's deep water. The main problem here is with this water level right now and this drop out here, they can easily get spooked by something on top of the surface. They kind of want to get a fly down to them. Well, and we are heading for the next spot on this stretch of water. It looks so damn good out here. Looked really good, and there was definitely a fish under my fly when I landed. I'm not sure if it was a sea trout or it was maybe a garfish or big sand eel. I did see sand eel here on the point, and I did feel some sand eel. I think it was really just sand eels. Now I'm walking out and yeah, try that. So I didn't even start yet, but I hooked into a decent fish here. My camera is charging, so I'm using my phone. It's a fish around 45, I think. Well, got one fish now. I was just actually casting out and preparing something, and I lifted my rod. There was a fish on, so it probably took the fly really close to the sand. But it was fun. Beautiful little fish. So we should be more out there. I have a really long stretch to fish right now. So I'm gonna take it really slowly here and fish it, or focus and concentrate. And there's a good chance that we can find a decent fish on this stretch here. Let's do a cast along here. Just doing some shorter casts, and when I get a bit further out, I'll do some long casts as well, because we have really a hot spot further out I need to reach. I've caught some really good fish on that spot before and seen a lot of fish there, so maybe I have to deep wade a bit. Well, let's see if there's more fish here. So we have a lot of water today. I kind of want to have my fly to get a bit down. The current is still going south here. Well, I'm gonna go back and fish it one more time. I just believe too much in this spot right now, so I can't move on here. I need to go back. And maybe I'll start a bit further down, because the first fish was just right where I started. So. I just had a small trout on the fly, a really small one. And, maybe there's more there. It took right in this line of current here. It's a really small fish, but could be a bigger one around. So I fished my way back and I'm halfway. I hope to find a decent fish still. I hooked into some of the smaller fish back there and didn't see any fish with some size on them. The water's been more murky now, and there's still a lot of water here. There's some rain coming in soon. What else? I believe a lot in this spot here. There should be a decent fish around. So I'm not giving up before we find one. Also looks really good here. Still have some waves rolling in. And there's something going on with the current out here. It's fishy. Can't believe there's no fish. Or at least no active ones. Come on. The next little hotspot here, I just saw a jumping fish further ahead. It was not the biggest, but it was a decent fish. But I won't run there. I'll fish my way there. I know there's fish here. I had a follower back here, and yeah, so I lost a small one. But that one jumping was a bit better. Getting closer to where I saw the jumping fish. Well guys, I kind of have to go home soon, so I think we're done for today. I'll just fish the last part here and go back to the car. So thank you very much for watching, and remember to subscribe, go check our website, and yeah, see you on the coast.